Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. You're about to discover more about toad in the hole, a true classic of British cooking. This comforting dish brings together juicy sausages baked inside a golden, crispy Yorkshire pudding batter. It's a simple, yet satisfying meal that's been a family favorite for generations. It isn't just a meal, it's a piece of culinary history with surprising origins. We'll explore why this humble dish remains so beloved and how it continues to be a staple on dinner tables across the UK. The quirky origins of toad in the hole. Have you ever wondered about the peculiar name of this classic British dish? Toad in the hole has a rich history that goes beyond just sausages and batter. Its origins are quite fascinating, blending culinary evolution with a playful, albeit misleading, name. Let's dig into how it all began and unravel the mystery behind the toad. Early forms and culinary evolution. Toad in the hole isn't a new invention. Its roots go back to the 18th century in England. Think about other meat and batter dishes from that time. They were quite common. Early versions were often called pudding with meat or something similar. Baking meat within a batter was a clever way to make ingredients go further. It was also a practical solution for cooking an entire meal in one dish. The batter would soak up the meat juices, adding flavor and making the meal more filling. This method was economical and helped feed families without needing too much meat. The toad in question, debunking the myth. The name toad in the hole often sparks curiosity. No, this dish does not contain actual amphibians. The common belief is that the sausages, as they bake and puff up within the batter, resemble toads peeking out of holes. Imagine the sausages poking through the golden crust, much like a toad might emerge from its burrow. While this explanation is widely accepted, some humorous theories exist. Some suggest the name came from the rustic, uneven appearance of the baked dish, which might have reminded people of a bumpy toad. Regardless of the exact origin, the name stuck, adding a touch of whimsy to a hearty, traditional meal. It's a name that certainly gets people talking about this unique British classic. Essential components of a perfect toad in the hole. Making a truly great toad in the hole comes down to a few key elements. You need excellent ingredients and a good understanding of how they work together. It's about bringing quality sausages and a well-made Yorkshire pudding batter to life in the oven. When these components are just right, you get that comforting, golden brown dish everyone loves. Choosing the right sausages. The sausages are the heart of your toad in the hole. Their flavor will spread through the batter as it bakes. For the best result, pick high-quality pork sausages. Some excellent choices include Cumberland sausages. These are typically coiled and have a peppery, herb-rich flavor. They bring a nice zest to the dish. Lincolnshire sausages. Known for their distinct sage and herb seasoning, these offer a savory and aromatic taste. Good quality plain pork sausages. If you prefer a simpler flavor, a well-made traditional pork sausage works perfectly. For extra flavor and a crisper texture, consider pre-browning your sausages. Simply pan-fry them lightly before adding them to the dish. This also helps render some fat, which can contribute to the Yorkshire pudding's rise. Mastering the Yorkshire pudding batter. A perfect toad in the hole relies on a superb Yorkshire pudding batter. Getting this right is crucial for that impressive rise and crispy finish. The basic ratio is straightforward, but technique makes all the difference. Here's a breakdown for making the batter. Ratio. A good starting point is 1 cup of plain flour, 1 cup of milk, or half milk, half water for a lighter batter, and 2 large eggs. Many find this balance creates a reliable and airy pudding. Chilled batter. Always use cold liquids and let your batter chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes or even overnight. A cold batter hitting hot fat creates steam, which is essential for a good rise. Avoiding pitfalls. Lumps. Whisk the batter well until smooth. If you have lumps, pass it through a sieve. Not rising. Make sure your fat in the baking dish is smoking hot before pouring in the batter. A cold oven or not enough fat will stop it from rising. Also, do not open the oven door too early. The art of baking and achieving the perfect rise. The magic of toad in the hole happens in the oven. The rise of the Yorkshire pudding is a key characteristic. It's a bit like a science experiment in your kitchen. Let's look at what makes it happen. Optimal oven temperature. Your oven needs to be very hot, usually around 220 degrees Celsius, 425 degrees Fahrenheit, or gas mark 7. This high heat is what gives the pudding its initial lift. Preheating the fat. Pour a generous amount of oil or beef dripping into your baking dish. Place the dish in the hot oven for at least 10 to 15 minutes until the fat is smoking. This is a critical step. Cold fat means a flat pudding. The don't open the oven door rule. Once the batter is in, resist the urge to peek during the first 15 to 20 minutes of baking. Opening the door lets cold air in, dropping the oven temperature and stopping the rise. You will know your toad in the hole is perfectly cooked when the Yorkshire pudding is deep golden brown, puffed up around the sausages, and crisp on the edges. The middle should be soft and well cooked, not doughy. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll show you how to make the perfect toad in the hole, step by step. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.